Welcome back to another episode of Sales and Trails. My name's Nick. Thanks for joining me on my flipping adventure. Today, we've actually got another sales video. I've opened up my eBay store. I've still got a Vinted store. I'm still going to put stuff on there, more of the lower ticket items, and more the clothing sort of aspect. That's way better on Vinted than it is on eBay. Maybe apart from some of the higher items, you know, if you get a really nice barber coat or something like that, you might get a better deal on eBay. But we've got some sales. Pretty quickly off the bat, actually within 24 hours we had 3 sales on eBay, so we'll get right to that. This is going to be a mixture of sales, hopefully over the course of the week, so you might see me in different gear, but I have to let the items go to the customers, be dispatched, so it might be a bit broken up, but I hope you enjoy the video. So as I've got both stores open now, I'm going to start off with the Vinted. It's not often I sell stuff on Vinted, but I've had 3 sales in total. One of them is a small one, it's Jeff Banks. It's a Jeff Banks case for glasses. It's like a leather or faux leather. It's got a sign inside there. But the best part of this, and the more, much more of a selling point as such, is that it comes with the cloth as well. A lot of them don't actually come with the cloth, so if you do see one with one of these, it's worth picking up. I picked this up for £1. Zip works, and I sold it for £4, £3 profit, Vinted, no fees. Happy days with that. We then had something I put on both of the sites, and it's a Silver Surfer. Now this Silver Surfer is from 1994. It's Toy Biz, always worth looking out for him. His leg is a little bit so-so, but it's still attached, there's nothing wrong with it. It does have some markings. It's got age-related markings, like on his elbow here, sort of all the silver sort of been peeling off on the head as well, and on the back of the ankle here. But it does come with his board. Not often you find them with the boards. The board's in great shape, but I bought this a while back now, 50 pence. Actually, I bought this for £12 sold, so £11.5 profit. I ain't going to complain with that. Going to get this one out to the customer as soon as possible, same as Jeff Banks. I've been getting crazy amounts of interest for those walkthroughs, and before I could even put some of the games with some of the Final Fantasy walkthroughs, I got a sale. And it was for the Animal Crossing one though. Didn't have the game with it, but it's part of the parcel, part of the cool group of them which I had. So I got them all there. It was £25 I had for all of them, plus I had that Whacker and Vincent Valentine figures. But the Animal Crossing did sell for £17.50. I was asking for like £20-25 originally. But then I put it to 20, someone asked for 15. I said, meet in the middle, £17.5. They went, yeah, no problem. This sounds about 22 to £25 on eBay, and I thought, well, for the sake of a couple of quid, it's not worth it. But it's all in really good condition inside. The sleeve itself around the outside is a bit dirty and whatnot, but otherwise it's kept the inside in good condition. So yeah, this was the start of it. I think all those together, like I said in the video itself, going to make about £100 or so profit on all of it together. But you know, £17.50 for that, it's a great start. I think it worked out to be about £2.5 each item on the parcel itself, so happy days. But we're going to go to eBay next. I knew this one would sell quite quickly. A Hero Quest. It was something of my childhood. I seen it straight away. Like I said, I had the 1989 version, not this one, the 2001, but still, I checked it all, is all there. There was some damage to it on the box itself, but everything else in it is very good. Bought it for 20 quid, sold it for £59.99 plus postage, so you know, tripling our money there. Obviously you got fees and all that, but still probably about 30 quid profit in that. But yeah, if you ever see one of these guys, pick it up, because it does sell. There's some that have been painted and they're going for like 200 quid. I'm not a painter, so I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just sell it, make a little bit of profit, pass it on. If someone else wants to make a profit on it, good on them. But yeah, happy with that. I'm actually coming to the end of my Warhammer items now. I've got the Archanaut Admiral. This is number 63, issue 63 of the Stormbringer. These don't actually sell very well. They do sell, but not for a lot of money compared to some of the other stuff, like the Thunderous Profiteers, for example, sold for a bit more. I've had some other ones like the Orc Boys and whatnot. They sell very well. If you see those cheap, keep an eye out for them because they will sell very well. But yeah, this one sold for £12. Roughly about what you're going to get for it, really. Between £10 and £12 normally is. I was going to try and stretch 15, but I don't think anybody would have bought it. But yeah, still sealed, new. Someone will probably either keep hold of this for a collection, or they'll use it. I'd love to see some people's painting. If you do actually do any of this Warhammer, let me know. I'd love to see some of your painting as well, because I've got a friend in Newport who does very well. In not just in commissions, but actually some of his gear is actually really nice as well. Like I said, I'm not very creative when it comes to painting, but I'd be very intrigued to see what you guys can do. I sort of go on little tangents on the way home from work sometimes. I don't tell my missus, but yeah, once or twice, you know, a month, I'll just pop into my local charity shop on the way home from work, spend about 10 minutes in there, just having a quick peruse, and I come across this. It's a toiletry bag, and it's made by Wenger, I think it's called. Let's have a little look now. Pretty sure it's a Swiss company called Wenger. Yeah, Wenger. I paid £1.50 for this. I've seen your alternate sort of ones which you can have, which is like a bigger bag of this, and there's also one which is like an airport bag sort of thing, you know, the one like a carriage bag you can take away with you. But this is actually a toiletries bag. As you can see, it's in very good condition. It's got a hanger to it, which is very useful when it comes to that. All the compartments are brand spanking new. All the meshing, that's completely fine. All the zips work. No damage on it at all. I could have put more on this. I sold it for a tenner. I've seen them selling between like 15 and £18, but I need to start getting rid of a few things. As you can see in the background, it's a mess at the moment. You know, I'm trying to make my way through it all, put it all on eBay, try and get some sales on the go, try and recycle some of the money to put into new items, as well as putting some away to be able to go on trips away, taking Fionn and Amy along with me. But yeah, happy with that. £1.50 paid, £10 sold. After fees, we're about £6 profit on that, which is not too bad for 5-10 minutes popping into a charity shop. As you'll no doubt notice, the video is going to be a little bit choppy because I've done it over the course of a week. So I had some sales right at the start with the Vinted. I had the Animal Crossing, and I had a couple of these ones in there as well. The Hero Quest is gone already, it's been shipped out. But we do have some sales with eBay, and we'll start off with not a very good team in my eyes. I'm a Spurs supporter for my sins, but I picked up a Man United. It's a watch, so it comes in its own case, as you can see right here. Battery clearly hasn't been working for a while. I let the customer know about it. There's some superficial damage, but it doesn't look like it's been worn at all. Let me pop it out for you. So yeah, so it's Velcro with the Man United sign there, and it's on there and on the back as well. But yeah, very, very good condition. Doesn't look like it's really been touched. But I had another item which is Man United as well, and it was a New Era cap. You don't see this one on eBay or Vinted all too often. It's a 3930. It's a New Era medium large size. I can actually put it on. So considering I've got quite a big head, I don't like that. Actually, I don't like putting Man United stuff on, but it sold alongside the watch. I sold it for £12. You know, it wasn't really worth putting too much on. Done it as a bulk, one delivery, made well, that was £1 a cap, and that was £4, so it's £5 for both. Sold it for 12. £7 profit. Obviously I got fees on that because it's eBay, but I don't mind, you know, £4 or £5 profit on that. There's no problem with that. Just had one come in now as soon as I started doing the video. Asterix. Found this in a small Carboot sale. Glasscoid it was actually done in last weekend or the weekend before. It's got 6 discs in it. All of them are in like proper mint condition. I'll give you an example here of the 12 casks of Asterix. You can see all mint. Obviously, this is, I think it's rather quite old. It's not super old, but it's got some wear to the box. You see someone's stained it, and it's got some like dirt marks now over the top of it as well. But I paid £4 for this, and it sold for £17.99. So if you ever see one of these about, obviously worth picking up. Check the box, check the discs especially, because sometimes because they're in sort of a 6 going across, sometimes they fall out, sometimes they can get really damaged. So keep an eye out for those. But yeah, it's a great buy that was. So alongside Hero Quest, I actually spent £10 on the Magic Mouse. Now this, I thought would take a little bit of time because I was going for the brand new sort of price. I ended up dropping it by like a £5 and it instantly sold $39.99 plus postage. All these are plus postage. I don't do free postage, but I paid £10 for this, so 30 quid there profit. I'm not gonna complain. I was gonna keep it, but then I decided, you know what, I can just keep with my mouse for now. I'm not in any rush to change it, and thought I could put this into the bank, get some more items, do some more car booting. Problem is at the moment the weather's not been the best, so quite a lot of them have been cancelled. But maybe some charity shopping, and yeah, we'll use the profit of this to go towards that. And speaking of charity shopping, I usually go in and I have a little look around. I see what I fancy. If there's something which of interest creeps up, I don't really go by looking at eBay sort of prices and whatnot. I tend to just go with my gut, and this one actually pulled off. So this is a tea sort of caddy tin. It's by Williams Tea. It's on there, the tea farmers from like the 1800s or what have you. Saw all these all over the place on eBay. It was going from like £8 to £12. Some was going to £6. Some of them were more damaged. This is actually in like primo mint condition, in terms of like there's no like bashes and no damage on the actual shape itself. It's got a depiction of an elephant on it. The only problem I do have with it is got some sort of rusting on the bottom, probably from where it's been standing on the side for so long. But if you do see these, they're worth picking up, especially if they're £1. The inside's all clean, the lid's all clean as well. Yeah, sold that for £8.99, so £8 profit on that. After fees, you're looking at about £5-6, and for a guess, for just 2 minutes of popping into a charity shop, a couple of quid in your back pocket, happy days. As I mentioned, I went to that small car boot. I should have really done some recording, but there was only about 10 cars there, and I got most of the good stuff there. There was one or two things I was gutted seeing them someone pick it up, and I was like, that would have been something that would have been perfect for my my shop. But the items that I got, I think grand total, I think I spent about £18 on everything. But some of them are really good. Like I said, some of them have already been sold. The Asterix has made most of that money back, as well as the Man United watch. But I picked up the Warriors of Chaos Warhammer. It's not amazing. All the edges have got some wear to it, but the inside is like very, very good condition. There's no damage on any of the pages, and that can only be a plus. I've seen these selling between £30 and £40. I spent £5 on this, so either it's really rare or I'm just not fully understanding the costs of these sort of codex sort of books, or these just books in general for Warhammer. But yeah, I was happy with that. I think I put it up on eBay for £35, but like I said, I'm open to offers when it comes to it. But yeah, that basically, if that sells, I'll pay for everything in itself. But we also had a U Green. This is a travel case for all of your accessories for your mobiles, your chargers, your leads and everything like that. But yeah, as you can see, it's clean, it's brand new basically. All the zips work, and yeah, it doesn't even look like it's been used. just been opened, but I picked this up for £1. It's got to be £15 on that. At least, well, I'll probably take £10-15 on that, so I'm not going to complain. We also have what I think is a Ronson. I'm not 100% sure. I've checked the base for its patent number and whatnot, but I'm not 100% sure. I do have other lighters, but because this is so basic and it doesn't have the Ronson name on it, I can't be 100% sure. But the mechanism works. There's no flint, and it looks like the actual roller inside of it is very rusty, so it can do with a service. But otherwise, apart from the pitting, you could probably get away with this as like a cheap sort of lighter to have. I'll put like £5-6 on this, and it's £1. So even if it sells and I make like £2 profit, I got no problem with that. I didn't realise when I was purchasing this item here, which is a small cartridge for 7.62 millimeter rounds. It's a little box, really. I thought it was something you could just store stuff on, but I thought it was, you know, nice. Thought I'd pick it up. It was £1. I put it on eBay for $6.99. There are some interest in it. Well, there is some interest, I should say, but I didn't realise because these are so light, and it feels like I've been like stealing. But clearly the owner didn't know either. So when I walked away with all these items, all from the same store, picked up some proper old vintage tobacco. No, it's not tobacco. Well, old tobacco sort of vintage memorabilia, or, you know, marketing tools. But they are the Kensington cigarettes. So there's all the flags. So basically, you've got patches or of silk or something like that with all the different flags for the British Empire. I counted there's like 30 or 40 of them here. I'll put that back in this case. But the cases for themselves are actually original as well. Not sure when it comes to pricing because it's super varied on eBay. You get some that are doing like bulk of like 20 for like £2. But then you've got other ones that sell them separately for like £3 each. So it could vary. I'm going to put it down as maybe doing a bulk for about £20. So it's about 40 or 50 there. So hopefully I'll get some more information on them. They might not be worth anything, but at the same time they might be worth a couple of £. But considering I had them with the case, I'll put them down as free because we both didn't know they were in there. So yeah, if they sell, it's all profit. To be honest, they have done a job on the Welsh flag, haven't they? They make that dragon look cool at all. But the item is cool itself, so I guess that makes up for it. And that's everything for this week, guys. So we've had some sales on Vinted. We've had some sales on eBay. The eBay store's open, it's doing well. And hopefully we'll have many more sales to come. We've also got some new stock. And hopefully, fingers crossed, by the weekend, the weather might clear up and I might be able to get out on a car boot and hopefully this time take my camera with me. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you can leave a like, a sub, drop a comment on how you thought I'd done, any of the items you particularly liked yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.